What's going on? Disney Vet here. D23 is over. They dropped some major news over the weekend for what's going to be happening with the parks, some movies, some shows. So we're going to talk about what's going on in Disney World, because that's where I like to go right now. So that's what we're going to start with. With that being said, they're bringing back the Yeti. No more Disco Yeti. All right. They're going to redo Figment and bring back the Dreammaker. It's been a long time. I don't even know if I ever saw the Dreammaker, because I think they took him out before we started going back to Disney. I don't remember as a kid. They're talking about Villain Land. They've dropped some rides there. They're talking about how big Cars Land is actually going to be. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go Disney World, Disneyland. And then we may do international, then maybe movies and shows together. So we're going to break it down into a series. That way I don't overload y'all with information, and I can get it out and it's not an hour long, because who really wants to sit there and watch an hour-long video? I will, as long as it's interesting. But I don't expect everybody to watch me for an hour. I'm pretty boring. So where we're going to start is Magic Kingdom and Disney World. Piston Peak, they're bringing 2 rides they announced this weekend. One ride is going to be Ridge Run Rally. It's going to be like an off-road ride. You're going to have Lightning and Mater there kind of talking you through the ride, so there's going to be interaction there. Then they're bringing in Miss Fritter from Cars 3, and they're going to make that little spinny ride with a huge animatronic bus. I'm not big on the spinny rides, but that Ridge Rally Run, that looked pretty cool. So I'm looking forward to that. They don't really have any dates for it yet, but I'm going to assume probably sometime way off, because they don't have any dates for it. So just follow along and I'll update you as I get more information. So the other area that's really cool is Villains Land. Now, not a huge Villains person, so there's going to be 2 major rides there as well. So there's going to be 2 rides in the Cars Land. They're adding 2 rides in the Villains Land. They're going to have a Maleficent coaster that's supposed to be going through briar patches. And there's going to be some cameos by different villains. They're going to have a Magic Mirror Dark Ride. Not really sure how this one's going to go yet. They had a little bit on it, but I'm more interested to see. The Evil Queen's going to be in that one. So, of course, they'll have dining and shopping back there. Still no date, but they compared the size of the Villains area to Galaxy's Edge. So that's how big it's going to be. So it's going to be a big area, and there's going to be a lot to do in there. So I am looking forward to this. It's so amazing what they're doing. All right. So now I've done a video on it. I love Carousel Progress. The fact they're bringing it back, redone. They're going to add an 80s scene. They're going to update it. And Jamie Lee Curtis is going to be the mom. Absolutely amazing. And they get Bryan Cranston from Malcolm in the Middle to do Dad. What? Look, Disney did a good job here. They picked good people to do the voices. And I cannot wait till it gets reopened. They're saying right now, late spring of 2027. I don't think we have a planned trip down during that time, but we'll be making one, because I want to go see what they got going on. All right, so let's move on over to EPCOT. Journey into Imagination with Figment. The fact they're taking the time to redo this ride means they're listening to us. Multiple people have said, hey, this thing needs to get updated. This is so far out of date. It's just an air-conditioned ride anymore. It's not even that fun. It's a slow ride. It's the same thing. They listen. They're going to redo it. They're bringing back Dreammaker. Like I said in the intro, I haven't seen him, but I'm interested to see what happens. So, the other big thing that everybody loves the ride is Spaceship Earth. They're updating it. They're adding communication, human connection. They're going to make sure it still keeps that EPCOT feel. They're going to make sure it keeps that vibe. Still no date, but I'm looking forward to see what they do, because it is needing an update as well. I always feel like coming down that video at the end that you're getting a little taste of the Jetsons here. For anybody who's watching this that doesn't know that reference, go look up the Jetsons and watch that cartoon. All right, it's now Animal Kingdom. A lot of things going on in Animal Kingdom, which it needs, because once they took Dinosaur out, it doesn't have many rides. I know you get Pandora. There's 2 rides there. They need more. Expedition Everest. The Yeti. Hasn't moved in a long time. It's been broke. It's been nicknamed Disco Yeti. They're fixing it. They're going to make it roar again. Don't know when it's going to happen, but I'm excited to see it happen. That's for sure. So I am a huge Lucasfilms person. I love Star Wars. I have enjoyed all the Indiana Jones. I know the new ones are but look, I love the way Harrison Ford has portrayed that character. And the fact that they're doing an Indiana Jones ride and they're using his face in the ride, I can't wait for it. That's amazing. It's not a Disneyland copy. It's not copying a movie. It's not going to be Raiders of the Lost Ark. It's not going to be The Last Crusade. It's not going to be the Kingdom Crystal Skull. It's going to be its own thing. Myth of the Jade Serpent. It's its own thing. Amazing. I hope that it's just as good as it sounds. Encanto ride. Antonio's Fiesta de Encanto. It's going to be surrounded on Antonio's gift day. Just by the way it looked and the colors. Even the movie Encanto is gorgeous. It's well done. It's very bright and very colorful. I believe as long as the ride follows that same deal, I think it's going to be wonderful. I don't think you can go wrong, but I do think if Disney doesn't do a couple things, then it will be done. Then it could have been done better. Now, Tropical Americas. Encanto plus Indy, they're going to be both in Tropical Americas, right? This is replacing the Dino Land, so it's going to be in that area. They're bringing an animal carousel in. They're going to have 22 animals. If you didn't see any of the videos, go back and watch them. I'm afraid to put anything up because I'm still a new creator, so I don't really want to throw anything up in case they say, hey, that's copyright. Go watch some of the videos from other creators that had little snippets that were there at D23. We're going to find out with those 3 rides in that area if losing Dino Land was worth it. And losing Dinosaur instead of them redoing Dinosaur is worth it. So we're going to wait a little bit longer because I don't remember them having a release date for anything. So just know it's coming. They talked about a lot. All right, over to Hollywood Studios. Now, Hollywood Studios, they've already done a lot with in recent years by adding in Galaxy's Edge. You have Slinky Dog Dash. They're making separate little worlds there, which is great. But they're bringing in Monstropolis. Now, rising 40 feet in 4 seconds. If that happens the way they said it, it's going to be a little freaky. But hey, I think the Doors ride for Monsters Inc. is great because that's what you see a lot in the first movie. So you're going to have a Mike and Sully show. You're going to have that, plus the ride. There's going to be a pizza place. This Monstropolis is supposed to open sometime in 2027. They don't have an exact time frame yet, so I'm going to say probably later on in 2027, since we're already over halfway through 2026. So that's what they talked about. They're bringing to Disney World, right? So let's talk about something that wasn't mentioned. DVC wasn't really a topic. Now, could it be a topic in Destination D23? It could be. So we'll just have to wait and see. So no new news on DVC or Lakeshore Lodge. They didn't give us any updates on it. No pictures, no nothing like that. So it's still a wait and see scenario. I know Lakeshore Lodge is supposed to be done, I believe, in 2027 at some point, and they can start selling a year out. Or maybe it's 2028, they're going to start selling 2027. But no news there. So what am I most excited for? What would I consider my top 3? I'm a Carousel Progress person. I love the fact they're redoing it. That's great. But I think that will be my number 3. Number 2, I'm excited for what Cars Land is going to be. I want to see this Ridge Run Rally. I'm excited to see what the ride's going to look like and how it's going to feel, how fast it's going to go, if it's going to be a thrill ride or more of a roller coaster, how is it going to be? Because more rides, the better, right? It spreads out the park, gets everybody out. Now, what I'm also excited about, so the Ridge Run Rally is my number 2. Number 1, I gotta go with the Indy ride. The Indiana Jones ride, I've got to go with it. Because like I said, I'm a huge Indiana Jones fan. The fact they're bringing Harrison Ford in as a likeness is probably the best thing they could have announced. I don't think it would have been nearly as good without Harrison Ford being in it. So with their announcing that, I think that's great. I think that's the way they should go. And that's the way they're going. So biggest surprise, probably, I know they've been talking about it for years, but it's been broken for years. I don't know what broke it, how it broke, or what it's going to take to fix it, but evidently it's a lot. My biggest disappointment, though, is probably Spaceship Earth. We ride every time. It's cool. I'm interested to see, but it's a slow ride. I think Disney needs to step it up with some of the bigger rides, and hopefully with what they're doing in Villains Land and Monstropolis and all that stuff, that Tropical Americas that will upgrade the parks. So that's me. So those right there are the biggest announcements about Walt Disney World from D23 2026. Now, that being said, if you have a different opinion than I do, by all means, leave a comment. You ain't gonna hurt my feelings any. So this is gonna be a series, and tomorrow I'm gonna be releasing a video on Disneyland, because Disneyland had a lot of stuff as well. So just go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and follow for more in the shorts, because I'll eventually turn these into shorts as well. Y'all have a good evening, and we'll talk to you next time.